Hello everyone, this is me Satya here and I am doing your remaining part of the month of July reading starting from 22nd through the 31st of July 2019. We do have Six of Pentacles, um, pair up with Six of Wands, Knight of Cups, pair up with Ace of Cups. By the way, this reading is for the sign of Leo. Before I get into the reading, let me remind you that this is a general reading. It may and it may not resonate with everyone out there. So pick whatever resonates and leave the rest. You can always reach out to me for a personal reading on my email ID in the description box. Um, it's I am picking up energy of a person who is choosing to walk away from a certain belief that they had, or the certain belief that they cannot survive without a certain situation, without a certain person, without a certain um there has been some belief that you have been keeping with you, which has never strengthened your position anyways, and it has always made you feel um that you depend on a certain person for your happiness, maybe certain situation for your happiness. During this time, I don't know if there is something with the planetary movements or not, but I believe the last full moon or the last lunar eclipse has been a game changer for most of the signs, because I've been receiving emails, and it has been a very it's like for almost all the signs, I believe there are going to be experiencing some sort of shift in the way they think of things in their life, especially there around the love life. So for most of you, I believe the old beliefs that you've been carrying with you are going to be no longer in control for you, or no longer valid for you in your particular situation, be that in your love life, be that in your work life, be that in your home life. So in your reading as well, there has been certain beliefs that you've kept very uh very dear to you, and you always felt that no, I cannot survive without this person, without this situation. That is going to change. You are going to realize that you are more powerful than that. You have the control more than that, and it's like you are going to it's more like facing your own self is what I'm picking up, realizing your own inner demons, maybe for some of you. And it's you are going to leave behind the negative patterns that have been with you in your thought process for quite some time, which never gave you anything good, but um, made you feel bad about yourself and about the other person, maybe as well. So during this last, you know, maybe 8 or 9 days of July, your life is going to change, because you are taking a mask off your face, which was only making you have a limited belief about yourself, about the potential that you have, or about a particular person or the potential that this person has. And you are going to accept things for what they are, rather than having a certain belief around it. So that belief has made you have only negative things, like you never thought of the potential that it can have. You never thought of working towards making things better, because you always believe like, no, this is never going to happen, this has always like been a certain way, so it will never happen, it will never go on the positive side, things will always suffer, things will always go wrong. You have that negative self talk, you might have been having that negative self belief, or you might have been having a negative pattern that you were following for quite some time now, and it's like it's all going to change. It's all going to change, because you are going to realize that whatever pattern that you were following for quite some time, with um with all your heart, has never given you anything positive. It has always blocked all the ways which leads to happiness, which leads to abundance, which leads to prosperity. And that attitude of yours, that negative, self-talk of yours has always um, worsen your situation in each and every way. So I believe during this week, or the last remaining days of this month of July, you are going to able to take that mask off your face and see things for what they truly are. And you are going to see the potential in this relationship that you are in, or in in the person that you had in your life. It's more of, dealing with your inner self, or dealing with the inner fear, dealing with the inner belief system that you had, more than, dealing with another person. It's like, you are going to have the awakening around your true self during this period of time, and you are going to um start feeling that the things, or the way you were kind of trying to tackle things in your life, has been the wrong way. And you are going to let things happen the way they should be happening in your life. So you would not try to hold things back, you would not try to imagine, or or kind of, presume that it is never going to work. You will let things be and see how it goes. I believe you are going to, take the first move, you are going to take the first step, and then you will be ready to see what comes next, rather than, presuming and, thinking negative, and, trying to, trying to be the one who knows everything, and, you know that it will never happen and stuff like that. So I believe during the remaining part of the month, you are going to let things happen, and then see for yourself if it is worth it, or if it is not, rather than, making up your own mind and then not putting in the effort, thinking that it would never work. So it's like you are going to be ready to give it a chance, is what I'm picking up very strongly. You are going to let go of your fear around it, you are going to let go of your negative self-talk, you are going to let go of um your 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 control too, because I do see, you were not ready to see what things were truly. And now you are letting go, and now you would know that that has so much potential, which you never saw, because you were not ready to see what it is truly. And you were, you had this false image of everything around you, or maybe about a certain person, because I do see your love life very prominent in this. But as soon as you let go of that fear, for some of you the fear could be around, maybe you always believe that you can never live without a certain person, and now is the time that you can, realize that you will realize that no, you can live or survive without this particular person. For others of you, it would be, or it could be that you always thought this relationship will never work, but now is the time when you are going to see that yes, this relationship can work. It's just that you always had this negative belief around this. So it would be different for different people, the situation would be different for different people. But I believe you are going to overcome your fear around that person, around that situation, and however it may apply to you, but you are going to change the way you think of things, and that is going to bring you abundance. So definitely it is going to strengthen your position in your life in one way or the other. But I believe your love life is going to be so much connected to it, is your love life is going to be so much um, your love life is going to be the one which is going to be more affected by this change of perspective that you are going to have during the remaining part of the month of July. Or for some of you, I believe you might have already started seeing the change um, as the lunar eclipse happened. For others of you, you might, see the changes happening, because I believe the changes are going to be very not too slow, but yeah, they might be, minor changes. There might be minor changes that you might have been started feeling already. For others of you, um, it can happen, it will happen during the remaining part of the month. But I do see the change will have happened by the end of July for all of you. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If the reading resonates with you, to like, subscribe, and share. And if you're willing to get a personal reading in this particular situation, you can always reach out to me for that on my email ID in the description box. Till I do the next reading for you people, take care. Bye bye.